Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video. If you're joining it for the first time, do remember you are appreciated, and thank you for watching. So first off, you have an auto on and off, and you can use that if you don't want to drain your batteries on this. I have it off for now because I don't really need it, but I just wanted to show you where to go. You go to menu and you scroll over to system settings like so. You hit enter, then you hit arrow right until you get to auto power on, auto power off. And if you want it on, you hit enter. If you want it off, you toggle off and you hit enter. But as you know, these devices do come with updates, and to get into update mode, you have to hit record, play, and the power button at the same time. So let's do that. Record, play, and the power button. And you'll see there it says update idle, and it's waiting for the update. Now, in order to update, you do have to have this connected to the computer, but I just wanted to show you the commands that you need to put it in update mode in order to receive the actual update. I'm going to go into a new project here. Menu, create new. Okay. Now I'm in a new project. Just in case I gotta do a little demo or something. So to turn your metronome on and off, you're going to hit shift menu. And to turn it off, you hit shift menu again. Shift menu on, shift menu off. Tap tempo on the ChordCat. You're going to continuously hit BPM like this until you get to the tempo that you desire. So you just tap BPM and that's going to be your tap tempo. There's an option here where you can record weight. Like if you want to do some type of automation or you want to mess with the effects or something like that, you can make the ChordCat record weight. So in order to do that, you're going to hit record and play at the same time. And you'll notice there, the record button is blinking. So that means that the ChordCat is actually waiting for you to make a move. And as soon as you make a move, it's going to start recording. Let's undo that. Let's do that again. You're going to press record and play simultaneously at the same time. And you'll notice the record button is blinking. And as soon as you do your performance, it's going to record. So for standard record, you're going to press play, then hold record. And you'll notice the record button is solid. That's for the standard record mode. And to get out of record mode, you're going to hit record again. And now it's not recording. Let's see what I want to do. Yuck, real stupid. To access your XY filters, you're going to hit shift sound. This is going to take you into your effects parameters where you have your low pass filter. I'm going to talk about the FX filters for a second. In order to access this, like so, and you can go ahead and play with your filters however you want to do it. And if you want to record it, you record it. Let's talk about the undo. Now, this is very important because the undo, you only have one step of undo on the ChordCat, unfortunately. Yes, one step. If you try to undo further past that, you're going to actually erase the whole concept or whatever you did. So you always want to make sure that you reset your undo, and you always want to make sure that you remember you only have one step. All right, let me show you how this works. So I'm going to add I just added that. I'm going to undo it. That's it. I only have one undo. So if I want to reset the undo, I have to stop the record and record again. And now it's reset. and I can undo again. Undo that. But if I try to undo again, here's what's going to happen. Screen says can't undo. If I take record off and I try to undo, it's going to say can't undo. So just remember, you only have one step of undo. I mean, I'm sure they're going to add more levels as they add updates. Hopefully, I hope. I mean, how far can you go with one undo? But for now, you only have one undo. All right, so let's talk about the velocity settings for the keyboard. Now, when you're in a drum rack, your velocity settings are going to be on this touchpad. So for instance, we have drum sounds here on the touchpad. For this drum kit here. And let's add some drums into the step sequencer. All right, cool. So we got some silly drums that I just added in the step sequencer. And let's say we want to edit that velocity. We want to bring down the volume of some of those drums there. As you can see here, we have the kick on 1, we have the snare on 3. We're going to hold this touch key here, and we're going to adjust the velocity. The current velocity is always the number on top. The change velocity is the number on the bottom. So if you notice, the number on the bottom is changing as I swipe the XY pad here. So we're going to bring this kick down to about here. And now, and we can bring it up again if we want. You're going to hold the pad. And you can either tap it like that, or you can just swipe it up or swipe it back down.